Hello Marflings, it is me, your king, King Marf, and today I'm going to be covering the news that dropped from Pokemon yesterday that was supposed to be dropped today. And I waited to do it today because I noticed a lot of people were getting like strikes on their channels and stuff because of using footage from the Japanese trailer, because technically they can do that until it's supposed to be released. So, you know what, I'll do it now. So pretty much, I'm going to put this disclaimer right here. There is spoilers. If you want to go into Sun and Moon blindly, do not watch this video. I've warned you, okay? So, now that that's out of the way, there were two trailers dropped. The first one was the Japanese, which had Team Skull stuff, Alolan Raichu, Marowak, and Meowth. And it also had new Pokemon like Morlul, which was in a leak on 4chan. And they had stuff like Wishiwashi, which we knew about. Okay, this pronunciation I'm about to butcher, but Pumuku, something like that. So that's pretty much the stuff that was in the trailer, and then there was the English one. I kind of like the Japanese one better. It kind of showed off it a little bit more. But, so, first, okay, I'm going between everything. Let's talk about Alolan Meowth. So pretty much it said that the royal family raised it, and it became like spoiled, which kind of gave it the dark type. And pretty much it's the same Meowth, but dark type. Its abilities are Pickup and Technician. Pickup allows it to like just get random items, and Technician boosts the power of like low damaging moves under 60 power, I believe. So yeah, it's Meowth. We've seen it using Payday in one of the trailers. Let me just get it real quick. I believe it was the Japanese one. If we go, or it may have been the English one. Nope. So if you see right here when it loads, oh, okay, yeah, my computer's really slow, sorry about that, but, so, if we go to here, okay, it's taking forever to load, I don't know why, but pretty much you see a level 7 Alolan Meowth going against a level 6 Trubbish, and, which means you could probably find it a little bit early on, because level 7 early, and I bet we could probably find where this is on the map, but, you know, not going to do that right now. Okay, this is taking forever, but screw the trailers. But pretty much that, and yeah, it's pretty cool, and I'm guessing it's going to be really weird if there isn't an Alolan Persian, because, like, you have Alolan Meowth, it would just be weird to just evolve into the normal one. And with Technician, the Alolan Persian could actually be pretty good in competitive. So next we have Alolan Marowak, which is Fire Ghost. I pretty much call it the dead mother of the Cubone. And its abilities are Cursed Body and Lightning Rod. I actually forget what Cursed Body does. But Lightning Rod will take electric attacks, like it's immune to it, and it raises its special attack. Yeah. So its Frostloss has this ability. If a move's used, it will cause it to be disabled. And pretty much, it says that it became this typing to resist its natural, like, enemies, which are grass types, which makes a lot of sense. It's a tropical region and all. And what's really interesting is, in the Japanese trailer, I'm not even going to go to it, it shows a regular Cubone evolving, and then it cuts to Alolan Marowak, which I'm guessing there isn't going to be an Alolan Cubone then. So, yeah. And the last Alolan Pokemon that we were introduced to was Raichu, and everyone was really hype about this when the leak of the trailer was shown. And pretty much it's Electric and Psychic type, which I know a lot of people are thinking, why isn't Electric and Fairy? Well, I believe, like, it's kind of floating on its tail, which is like psychic powers. And it also say that its cheeks, when you rub it, it causes a sweet aroma. Knowing Pokemon, it's going to learn Sweet Scent. And pretty much, that also has some, like, psychic-ish powers. So I like it. Its ability Surge Surfer allows it to double its speed in electric terrain. And in doubles with Tapu Koko, this thing can be unstoppable. And it's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, a lot of people are saying, like, finally Raichu gets attention, which is pretty funny. So next, we're going to move on to some of the new Pokemon announced. So, this was in Korokoro. It's Beware's pre-evolution. Oh geez, butchering pronunciation of Japanese. Sorry. Nui Koguma, and pretty much it's a baby beware. Like, there's not much to say about it. It's normal fighting type. We don't know too much about it, but what I find kind of interesting is it looks really similar to Beware, and its design's already. So I hope this Pokemon gets something to make it more memorable than just the teddy bear. So next we have the 2 Sandcastle Pokemon, which weren't talked about in the trailer, like how Komala and Rockruff weren't talked about for a while. So we have, okay, pronunciation time, Sunaba and Shirodasuna, and they're Ghost Ground types, and they seem like they're gonna be offensive, because like the other one who has it is Golett and Golurk, and they tend to be used more defensively. I could see these being used offensively, because here you can see a Pikachu being swallowed by this, and I kind of like the concept because it's pretty much like a grudge of a Pokemon inside the sand. So I think it is pretty cool. And also, I feel this could be a fast Pokemon just because it's acting like quicksand. I mean, we'll have to see, but I could see this thing being a physical attacker just because. So next is Wishiwashi, which I really like its ability. It's like an evolution in battle, which we haven't had in never. So pretty much it's water type. Its ability is Schooling, and it's this like cute little tiny fish, and the people of Alola are terrified of it, and I can see why, because once it goes into its Schooling ability, it becomes this huge monster, and it still retains the water type. And then how I'm guessing its ability works is it says once it reaches a certain level it can use the ability. So what I'm thinking is that like maybe it shows a level 27 Wishiwashi transforming, so maybe like level 20, level 25. 20 would make sense because Magikarp evolves into Gyarados at level 20. So what I could see happening is like at level 20, whenever it enters battle, it becomes this form. And then once it reaches like below 50% health or below 25%, it goes back into this form. But if it regains all its health again, it doesn't transform. It's only at the beginning of the battle. I feel that would balance this out because it says that Gyarados is scared of this, and this probably means it's going to be a huge threat. Next we have Pumuku. Oh jeez. It's a sea cucumber. I'm not going to show you what a sea cucumber is. You could look it up if you want. They're just really disgusting sea creatures. It's a water type, and I could see this thing definitely evolving into a water and fighting type just based off of its stuff. That's very descriptive. So pretty much it shoots a fist out of its mouth here, and it uses it to attack. So I can see this thing learning like punching moves and stuff, and this is really funny. So Pumuku are considered unappealing to tourists. I could see why. It's like a disgusting thing. Part-time work chucking them back into the sea at tourist beaches, but no matter how far they're thrown, they'll always return to the same spot. And once it finds a place it likes, it won't budge. And it also talks about how like if it runs out of food, it just stays there and starves. And so when people throw them back in the ocean, they can get food on their way back, I guess. So it's like they hate it, but they want to save it. So yeah, and its ability innards out. So when it dies by any move that's like not a status or something like that, however much damage it took is returned on the foe. So let's say you're at 80 HP and then the Pumuku dies, or no, the Pumuku's at 80 HP and then dies. You will take 80 damage. And pretty much what this means is False Swipe is going to be pretty good and competitive, and not just good for catching Pokemon. And it's going to be good in Nuzlocke too, because this thing, if you one-shot it, it will, if this thing has a lot of health, you're going to get destroyed. So yeah, people run this with like max HP and stuff, and like no defenses, you're screwed. So I could see that. Next we have Morlul, which is a grass and fairy type. It's this like mushroom Pokemon. Its abilities are Illuminate, which attracts more wild Pokemon, and Effect Spore, which like has a chance of giving an effect when it's hit. So pretty much it says that it's like an invasive species, and I think in Game Explain's video, Poke Jungle pointed out that upside down. Here, let me just show you. Yeah, I downloaded all of the things for this reason. So if we take Moral and we flip it upside down, it kind of looks like a skull. So what I could see happening is, even though it's a grass fairy type, maybe it evolves into grass and dark or a grass and ghost or something like that. Or it just stays grass fairy and grows out into this huge thing that wants to destroy everything. So pretty much that was all the new Pokemon and the Alolan Pokemon. And finally, we have Team Skull, who I think are way better than Team Flare. They're pretty much rejects, and it's amazing. So pretty much, you can see here they like barricaded off. They have their symbol, which is like a sideways S and then a skull. And so the leader, I'm still not sure if it's Guzma or Guzma. I like Guzma better. I'm probably going to say it like that. So he's the boss. He's got the tattoo of the S here, and he has one on this arm too, and he has the chain. I really like his glasses. I want those. So pretty much it's saying that he went through the island challenges and then like failed to become a captain, and somehow he has history with Professor Kukui, so yeah. And then there's the Team Skull admin Plumeria, who's here. She has the S tattoo there. And so pretty much she's known as the Big Sister. So what I'm guessing is she probably gives Pokemon to the Grunts, because you could see the Grunts using Nest Balls for their Pokemon, but like when she sends out a Pokemon, she has an Ultra Ball. So I can just see her catching Pokemon and then be like, here, fight, have fun. Yeah. So that's all we know about Team Skull. I really like their music that they had. They have the encounter music and what I'm guessing to be the grunt battle music. And it's just really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much everything they announced in the trailers. But what I do want to bring up is, if I can find it. Let's see. There was a Chinese leak for Pokemon Sun and Moon about, like, there was no gym leaders. There were like the Diamond Stones, which are the Z Stones that you can collect English. And it also talked about stuff. And it was confirmed, well not confirmed, but people are like, kind of getting more trust. Okay, I'm gonna forget that sentence. Pretty much people are trusting this more. Because in the Final Evolutions one, on supposed Final Evolution, you see what looks like Hello, and they out before she was announced in the trailer. So people are, okay, I believe this is it. Nope. This is not it, I think. Nope. That was the fake Pokedex leak, which was proven fake, because everything that was released in Korokoro and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm not even going to go into this. You guys probably know about it. It's pretty much saying that, like, there's a rugby monkey Pokemon, a sea cucumber, a mushroom. Well, I believe we have a sea cucumber and a mushroom right here. And it also says there's a snowman and stuff like that. So we'll just have to wait and see. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this discussion of the new trailer. I like everything about this game so far. It's awesome. Like, I just can't say anything bad about it. I also just want to point out real quick is in the next issue of Korokoro, they're going to talk about Rockruff's secret evolution, in quotations, and it says it's somehow connected to the 3 starters. And people have been talking about that there might be like 2 final evolutions for each Pokemon, and Rockruff has like more than 1 evolution, or it's like the physical EV, like there's a lot of things. So I'm not really sure right now. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap this up. We have all this information, and it's really cool. I can't wait for these games. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next discussion of Sun and Moon. But I will not be on for a week because I'm going on vacation. So when I get back, if anything happens, we'll see. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me your thoughts on everything revealed in the trailer, and to all the websites I used, like everything here, it will be in the description. And yeah, hope you guys liked it, and see ya.